everyone. It's me again, your resident preacher of all things healing here on this channel. You guys know me, but let's be honest for a second. Are we maybe overdoing it with the whole healing thing lately? I mean, drinking a glass of water is now drinking water to cleanse your soul. A walk in the park has become a walking meditation to connect with Mother Earth. Even, just being lazy, lying around all day doing nothing, gets this gorgeous fancy name. A mental detox to recharge your energy. Even I, someone who talks about this stuff all the time, have to catch myself sometimes. The other day, my boss was chasing me for a deadline, and I almost blurted out, boss, I can't really take on the, negative energy of a deadline right now. I'm in the process of healing my inner child. Okay, I'm just kidding. But it did make me wonder about something really serious. Is it possible that we're using this very fancy, very noble label of healing to do something incredibly ordinary? Like avoiding work, avoiding life, avoiding our responsibilities. So, in today's video, come with me, an insider, and let's gently, call out the very trend we're all following. Let's figure out when healing is truly medicine and when it becomes this sweet, cozy little trap we hide in, forgetting all about the real world out there that needs us to actually, fight. Let's imagine healing as this warm, cozy room. Outside? Oh, outside there's a storm raging. There are burdens, faces you don't want to see, problems you have no idea how to solve. But in here, in this room, there are scented candles, meditation music, and gentle whispers telling you to love yourself, to accept everything, to let go. It feels so nice, doesn't it? The multi-trillion-dollar wellness industry, phew. It's gotten so good at building these rooms for us. They sell us courses promising we'll find ourselves, retreats to cleanse our souls, and crystals that hold positive energy. Everything is packaged so beautifully, so sparkly, and always comes with the same message. You deserve to be happy, and that happiness is right here, in these products, in these services. And us, when we're hurting, we are so easily drawn to that invitation. We dive into meditation, yoga, gratitude journaling. We attend workshops on energy. We feel like we're doing the right thing, that we're investing in ourselves. And at first, these things really do help. We feel calmer, lighter. That feeling is like a painkiller, It temporarily pushes back the aches in our soul. But then, slowly, without us even realizing it, that warm room becomes a permanent shelter. We start spending more and more time in it. Instead of resolving a conflict with a coworker, we choose to meditate to release the negative feelings. Instead of facing that debt hanging over our head, we go on a healing trip to reconnect with the universe. Instead of learning a new skill to improve our job prospects, we read a self-help book and tell ourselves, everything happens for a reason. And little by little, healing stops being a pit stop to refuel and get back on the road, and becomes the final destination, a parallel world where we can just ignore the harsh reality outside. In psychology, there's this concept called a defense mechanism. mental strategies our subconscious uses to protect us from feelings like anxiety, fear, guilt, and avoidance is one of the most common ones. And that's, sadly, how the healing label is being misused. It's becoming a way to justify this avoidance. Do any of these sound like you? You treat healing like, I don't know, a to-do list. Meditate for 30 minutes in the morning, listen to a podcast on compassion at lunch, write 10 things you're grateful for at night. You do them mechanically, as if checking off these boxes means you're okay. But deep down, you still feel so empty. Focusing on the act of healing gives you a sense of control while you're actually avoiding the chaotic mess of your real emotions. You practice toxic positivity on yourself and others. The moment a negative emotion like sadness, anger, or disappointment pops up, you immediately shove it down. Think positive, good vibes only. You're terrified of just sitting with your own pain. You use those cliché quotes online to put a band-aid over a bleeding wound instead of actually cleaning it and letting it heal. You blame things like energy, karma, or other vague concepts for very real-world problems. My career is stuck because my vibrational frequency is too low. This relationship ended because of karma from a past life. It's just so much easier than admitting our own shortcomings, right? Our mistakes in communication or our lack of effort. It strips you of your power and puts your destiny in the hands of some invisible force. You isolate yourself from the real world. You start believing the world out there is too toxic, full of bad energy, and that you're only safe inside your own little healing bubble. You cut off friends who give you honest feedback, which you now call negativity. You turn down opportunities because they might come with challenges and risks. Your world gets smaller and smaller until it's just you and these healing theories that are completely detached from reality. If you recognize yourself in any of this, please don't blame yourself. It's a very sophisticated trap, and so many of us fall into it. Because facing reality, it's always harder, always more painful than escaping into a comfortable illusion. So, what is real healing then? Real healing, it's not a retreat. It's a brave journey of facing things. It's not about forcing yourself to be positive. It's about allowing yourself to be sad, to be angry, to be disappointed. It's about sitting with those emotions and just listening. What are they trying to tell you about your wounds, about your unmet needs? Neuroscience actually shows that when we name and acknowledge an emotion, the activity in our amygdala, the brain's fear center, calms down. It helps us think more clearly. It's not about finding a magic cure from some guru. It's the process of you learning to become your own healer. You can and you should seek support from professional therapists, people trained to walk alongside you and give you scientific tools to find your own answers. But the person who has to walk this path, that's you. No one else. It's not about erasing the past or ignoring the present. It's about learning to accept your past as a part of you, to learn from it, and to use those lessons to build a better present and future. Healing doesn't mean the scar disappears. It means that when you look at that scar, you no longer feel the sting of pain. Instead, you just see the strength of a person who walked through a storm. And most importantly, real healing is when you finally have the strength to step out of that warm, cozy room and return to life. You accept that this life, it's not perfect. There will be sunny days and there will be stormy ones. There will be people who love you and people who hurt you. There will be success and there will be failure. Healing is when you can finally say, I was hurt, and now I am learning to live with my scars. I don't need to run anymore. I am ready to face whatever life brings with a heart that has been mended and a spirit that is stronger than before. My dear friend, please don't let healing become a gilded cage that traps you. Use it as a pair of wings to help you fly higher after you've fallen. Allow yourself to be weak, but don't forget to learn how to be strong. Seek out the quiet moments, but please, don't forget the call of the world waiting for you outside. This journey, it might not be easy, but you are not alone. And I truly believe you are brave enough to face it all, to truly heal, and to live a life that is full and honest and completely, authentically your own.